this video is going to be insane, right? This is going to be a really different video from what I usually make. And you know, I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of want to make more videos like this. I'm probably just going to reserve, you know, the scripts and stuff for larger videos and whatnot. I'll probably just stick to bullet points from now on. But anyways, I'm going on vacation very soon. I'll probably not be uploading for... I don't know, man. Look, this is just an unscripted video. I just wanted to talk about a bunch of random stuff before I go on this vacation. I might honestly be editing this video while I'm out, but I don't know. Hopefully this video is entertaining. Hopefully this video is funny. I don't even have a plan, like seriously. Like I just broke my headset, so I won't even really be able to listen back to the video if I want to. I was getting up from like my PC and it was still plugged in, and my foot, like, it tripped over it and I broke the thing. Okay, so update. I actually found this one headset, but it looks like it's from like 2003. But you know what? None of that matters. We're gonna wing it and we're all gonna have a good time. Just you sitting down with ayydriel, yeah, and we're gonna talk about some stuff that's been on my mind. I don't know if you heard that, but my PlayStation just made a noise. Shut up. Shut up! The first thing I wanted to talk about in this video is just the entire Technoblade situation. Now, of course, it goes without saying, you know, Braso, cringe, Braso, whatever his name is, I don't care for him. He seems like a degenerate. Hope he dies. But that's not what I want to bring up, alright? I want to bring up what a lot of people have been failing to bring up, or from what I've seen, a lot of people have been failing to bring up. And that's the people who have been milking Technoblade by proxy. Now let me explain what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, I'm talking specifically about the people who milk the other people who are milking Technoblade. It's like this massive milking circle jerk. That sounds disgusting, but it's this massive circle jerk where you have people who are like, oh my god, it's so sad that Technoblade died. I'm gonna talk about this like 5 more times now. And then you have the other people that are like, oh my god, this guy won't stop talking about Technoblade. It's so wrong how he keeps talking about Technoblade. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and also put Technoblade in the title and thumbnail while I critique this person who is also milking Technoblade. Do you see the problem here? I don't like Braso, I don't like Jaden, I don't like any of these people who just keep talking about it. All of these people are contributing to the main issue, that issue being that people on the internet simply will not let this man rest. They will not move on with their lives. I honestly feel so sorry for Technoblade's family, because they probably don't even touch the internet anymore at this point. They're probably so tired of going online and just seeing people talk about their son, and then seeing other people talk about people talking about their son. It's just so done to death, guys. Like, please just reflect on the situation and stop being so terminally online. Do something with your lives. Maybe find a job. Just do something productive with your lives. Stop milking somebody who hasn't even passed a month ago, and stop talking about Braso. Like, seriously, like, nothing else needs to be said about him, really. Like, everyone knows that he faked this, like, a donation. Everybody knows that was a scam. Everybody already knows he's a terrible, immoral person. You don't need to talk about it for the 500th time. I'm sure a lot of people talking about Braso, I'm sure they probably have good intentions, but they are also contributing to the issue of just not letting the situation rest at all.
Good morning, USA!
ToxicDistress is a channel I've wanted to talk about for a while. I've actually written, I think, 2 scripts where I planned on talking about them. And in one of those scripts I did record the audio, so I've gotten pretty close to actually making a video on them, but I just never went through it completely. And reason being is, reason number 1, Toxic doesn't really seem like that terrible of a person. He just seems kind of annoying. He's not like, you know, some of these people in the community where they just absolutely have to be called out because they're just absolutely terrible, evil people where like they're just doxing people and like harassing people. He's nothing like that, right? I kind of find him annoying though, if we're being real. But also, a lot of other people have just made videos on him already, and they've basically took the words right out of my mouth. So I've never really found a point in making my own video on Toxic, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about him here anyways. In short, I find his content really repetitive. It's probably the worst negative on his channel, to be honest. It's probably the worst thing I have to say about his channel, is the content itself is really repetitive. I can't imagine anyone besides prepubescent children who just want to watch content where people reaffirm their thoughts like, oh yeah, this guy's gonna agree with me that this guy sucks, so I'm just gonna go ahead and watch the video knowing that he's gonna agree with me anyways. Like, though I feel like those are the only people who really watch his videos. His content's really boring, and that's mostly just because all of his videos are just him talking about, oh, this person's unfunny, oh, this person's content is garbage. And like a lot of the time what he's saying isn't even really invalid. It just gets to a point where, all right, when are you going to come up with different points, or when are you going to talk about people where these are not the only points you can come up against them? That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to talk about Toxic, because if I made a video on Toxic, it would be extremely similar to like my Max BT show videos, where I just say, oh, this guy's thumbnails are super exaggerated, or oh, he's repetitive, he talks about the same thing, all his videos are just him talking about people in a negative light. But it's all right though. That's all his videos are, really. But yeah, his content's super repetitive. It's mostly just him talking about the same people. His editing isn't really that engaging. Even though his editing is good, it's not really that engaging. His narration certainly isn't that engaging. All his videos, he kind of just sounds like this, and he's angrily talking about people.
151 is 0.10, which means 10% of his video was actually his content. You know, I'm sorry, if only 10% of your video is your own content, you're—
It gets boring quick. No offense personally to Toxic, but I do not like his content one bit, or I don't really like his online persona much. Like I said, I do find him kind of annoying, but he's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, you know, nothing against Toxic personally, of course. It's just that his content, it has a lot of potential as well, don't get me wrong. Like I said, the only real issue that I really have with his channel and content is how repetitive it is and how boring each video is, really. Besides that though, I say that the guy has a lot of potential. His thumbnails, even though I clown on thumbnails that look like his a lot, his thumbnails are good. They get people to click on the video. That has been proven. His editing, even though, like I said, it's not the most engaging editing in the world, it's still pretty high quality and at times honestly better than mine. But his content is just so boring and repetitive at this point. It's just holding him back so much, in my opinion, from his channel being much better than it can be. Until this year, he just talked about the same YouTubers on loop. Like, he'd talk about Jaden one month, and then the next month he'd milk DJ Cook. Now he's just starting to talk about different people. And even now that Toxic is talking about different people, I've started to notice that across all the videos, it's just like almost the exact same points. Oh, this guy is unfunny. Oh, his content's repetitive. His editing is bad. Those are like the main points that you will see in almost every ToxicDistress video, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how this guy has not gotten burnout at this point from just making basically the same video. And it's getting to a point where it's hard to feel bad, because there have been several occasions where he'll make an apology video like, guys, I know I fell off, guys. I know my content's getting repetitive, guys, but yeah. And then he'll just go back and do the same thing. It's like, bro, what was even the point in making that apology? Like, you're just trying so hard to hold on to your fans at this point, because you know that you're giving them subpar content and you don't want them to leave. But if you don't want your fans to leave because your content is getting boring, then make different content. Experiment, bro. Like, you have an entire fan base. I don't think they're going to leave you if you try to experiment with your videos a little bit. Step out of your comfort zone and try something different. I'm stuttering a lot, but I don't know. Anyways, if Toxic happens to be watching this, I think you're a chill dude. I think you put me in one of your videos, and I did find that funny. I have nothing against you personally. Please don't make a video on me, please. Please.
When you want to play the hottest, fastest, most advanced fighting game ever, forget everything else and play Doom 2 on your PC. No other game gives you the incredible realism, the 360-degree smooth scrolling, and explosive action like Doom 2. It's easy to start playing, but it won't let you stop. Doom 2, it will consume you. Play solo against a computer, against a buddy by modem, or online in an awesome 4-way deathmatch. Doom 2, playing in a PC software store near you.
Last but not least, I wanted to talk about Communist Creeper for a minute. Now, some of you may be aware, but me and Communist Creeper had a little, well, you know what, actually no, let me rephrase myself. I spoke with Communist Creeper a little bit publicly on Twitter. I said some things, but Creeper kind of had a meltdown on Twitter. He blocked a lot of people for no reason. He blocked Trapdos, which is like one of the most inoffensive human beings in the community. I think Trapdos just asked him a question or said a statement directed towards Creeper, and he just blocked him without hesitation. He's lost his mind. You know, it's crazy because I got involved with the small commentary community about a year ago now. And I remember first talking, or not talking, I remember first learning about Creeper. And when I found out about him, and I found out about the whole situation and all the rants on him and stuff, I was like, you know what, people are being unnecessarily harsh. I mean, yeah, this guy's content, he needs to work on it a bit, but I think we should just, you know, leave the criticism and leave him be. Let's not bully him so much, guys. And that's how I used to think. But in light of recent events, it's clear to see that his content will always be garbage unless he actually takes the criticism and does something with it. Because that's Communist Creeper's biggest issue, really. And that's the reason why his content is still garbage a year after I joined this community. His content has not changed at all since last year. It just has not. And it's absolutely incredible. And the reason why that is because he chooses to either ignore criticism, or he just blocks or delete. He'll block you if you try to leave criticism on Twitter. He'll just straight up block you on Twitter. And if you try to leave any sort of criticism in the comments or any sort of, hey, this is my opinion, but it happens to disagree with, or you happen to disagree with Creeper, he just deletes your comment. Like, Creeper, if you're watching this, bro, I'm letting you know right now, your content will always be garbage. Like, your content will always be trash unless you actually, like, stop just blocking anybody who disagrees with you and just take the criticism for once. And, you know, experiment with your content. Like I said with Toxic, experiment with your content and take the criticism, bro. Like, not everyone's, like, everyone is not out to get you, bro. Like, some people legitimately just want to see your content improve, and you're literally deleting comments and ignoring them and censoring them and blocking them just because they want to see your content improve and they're leaving criticism. Like, at that point, your content just deserves to be garbage if you're doing that to the same people who watch your content. And I'm gonna be honest with you, Communist Creeper, I used to watch your content a little bit and I did want to see you improve, but seeing as how you just take criticism from no matter who it's from and just ignore it and block people and whatnot, I don't care at this point. Like, just destroy your channel. Like, your views are down, less people like you more than ever, and I honestly don't feel bad at this point because you choose to not take any advice that anyone gives you, and you will continue to dig your own grave unless you decide to take a little bit of the criticism and improve your content and your behavior with it. Yeah, anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. I don't even know what this video is going to be like called. I don't know if this is going to be a new series where I just talk about stuff, no script. I don't know, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video nonetheless. Yeah, I don't know. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you liked it, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. Leave comments, your opinions. I don't know. Have a good day though.